Tips for decoding college financial aid offers. After the college acceptance letter comes the financial aid offer. But beware, the offers are not always easy to decipher, and different colleges often use different jargon for the same types of aid or loans. Despite calls for colleges to adopt more uniform, user-friendly formats, institutions remain free to devise their own aid letters, and the information they include varies. Some don't clearly label student loans and often omit details about the total cost, making it a challenge to figure out how much you'll have to pay. A study in 2018 by the New America think tank and uAspire, a non-profit group that promotes college affordability, examined thousands of award letters and found that not only was the financial aid insufficient for most students, they often used confusing terms. Among the colleges that offered a common type of federal loan, for instance, researchers found more than 100 terms for the loan, including 24 that didn't even mention the word loan. As a result, the report said, it is exceedingly difficult for students and families to make a financially informed college decision. Legislation to create a standard aid template has stalled in Congress. It's possible, advocates say, that the bill will be included in a reauthorization of the Higher Education Act, the law that governs federal support for students, colleges and universities. The Department of Education has suggested an aid template, but using it is mostly voluntary. The Federal Student Aid Office has recommended that colleges include the cost of attendance in aid letters and clearly distinguish between grants and scholarships, which don't need to be repaid, and loans, which do. Rachel Fishman, Deputy Director for Research at New America's Higher Education Program, said that it was unclear just how many colleges had updated their formats, but that anecdotally, some had made improvements. More colleges are recognizing the problem, but we still have a ways to go, said Lindsay Allman, Associate Director of Research with the Institute for College Access and Success, a nonprofit that advocates for low-income students. For now, there's still room for confusion, so students should carefully review their award letters and subsequent bills to make sure they reflect costs and aid correctly, student advocates say. Ellie Kapengat, 18, a freshman at Rutgers University, said his first aid letter from the school had included student loans. He didn't want to borrow, though, so he didn't take the required steps to accept the loans. A revised aid letter showed that the loans had been removed, he said. But a later statement included an apparent credit for more than $2,700, mysteriously labeled fine aid unspofford, Kapengat said. It was listed alongside other credits from scholarships, and the balance on the bill was calculable. For more on this story, visit the news article link.